Good morning and welcome to Take Your Life Back Today show. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today show. We just spoke about how do you know if you're a compassionate person. And one of the things that I discussed in that episode was a compassionate person knows how to listen and talk less. So today I want to bring up in this second episode 7 smart reasons you should talk less and listen more. Saying less and hearing more has huge benefits that most people miss in life. How much talking do you do on an average day, and how much listening do you do? Take those percentages in some sort of ratio factor. So here are the 7 reasons. Number 1 is knowledge is power, my friends. In fact, in our information-driven world, how much you know makes more difference in a long-term success than how much money you have or anything else in life. A person who's talking is giving away information, often more than he or she had intended. Number 2 is you won't reveal anything you'll later regret. If you don't share a piece of information today, you can always share it tomorrow. Conversely, if you do share a piece of information today, you can never take it back. Number 3 is you won't say anything dumb if you listen and not talk as much. Abraham Lincoln said, better remain silent and to be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. I'm not suggesting you remain silent all the time, my friends. What I am suggesting is that it's so easy to talk thoughtlessly with insufficient information or wrong assumptions in life that we really need to try to analyze. Thank you. Number 4 is you won't use up your material. Have you ever turned in an interview or attended a webinar by your favorite business guru only to hear that your guru tells the audience a story that you've already read in the latest book? Well, if you talk less and listen more, that won't happen. Number 5 is the person who's doing the talking will feel understood and cared about. Most people go through life wishing to be listened to more. So by listening rather than talking, you're giving something valuable to the person who is speaking, especially if you're really are talking in a way that maybe overpowers the person that is trying to talk. So listen to that person, especially if you were really taking in what that person is saying and not thinking about anything else and absorbing what they're saying and analyzing and digesting it so you can make an intelligent rebuttal. Number 6 is you gain inside information. As someone who's done thousands of different interviews, I can attest to the power of saying nothing. I sometimes use it by accident. When a source finishes answering a question I might have asked them, I am caught off guard for a moment or two and coming up with the next question. That's how much I concentrate on the answer of the question that I might have asked them. Number 7 is when you do speak, people will listen. Who do you listen to more closely? Someone who's never shuts up or someone who only speaks once in a while? As anything else, the law of supply and demand holds true. If you constantly share your opinions, no one will seek them off. To be clear, I am not suggesting that you will always keep your opinions to yourself. What I am suggesting is that if you listen and absorb what people are saying, it will mean so much more to the person that is trying to communicate, relay a message, maybe even vent out in your life. Because being a compassionate person, like the last episode, and being a good listener go hand in hand. Compassion and listening makes a key factor in someone also showing empathy. 7 smart reasons you should talk less were the knowledge is power. You won't reveal anything that maybe you'll regret later. You won't say anything that might be looked at as something dumb that was said. You won't use up your material. Number 5 was the person who's doing the talking will feel understood and cared about. And number 6 is you gain inside information. And number 7, when you do speak, people will listen. If you have learned to listen to people, you have learned to let other people speak, then when you speak, they'll give you that same treatment. But if you try to overtalk people, try to outdo people with vocabulary, words, then things might change. So let today be the first day that you will listen more and talk less. Let today be the first day that God guides and directs you through life, that will show you that a life in a spiritual sense, living for God through the power of prayer will change your whole life around. I know it has for me, and it can for you, because I, at one point in my life, was at the worst scenario, the worst part of life itself, where everything and anything was going wrong and nothing was in my favor. Now, I created 99.9% of my own problems, my friends. I did create them because I didn't let God guide and direct me. I thought I had it all. And then when I finally, in 2013, said, God, I had enough, that's when God said, let me take over, Ralph. You just sit in the passenger side. Carrie Underwood sang a song, Jesus Take the Wheel. And in 2013, I let Jesus take the wheel of my life. I let God put my life in cruise control. I'll let him decide when we're going to go left, right, up, down, fast, slow. Because what God is doing for me is something that I trust truly. And you can too. Call me at 844-405-HELP. We can help each other take our lives back. And thank God for the 86,400 seconds he has blessed you with today. I hope you all have the best Christmas in the world. But I want you to remember the word Christmas starts with Christ. And take care. May God bless you.